state of emergency beyond anything that local officials say they can even describe. New Orleans is not a functioning city anymore, and according to authorities, it will not be for months.
Well, the purpose of IDES is to strengthen the witness of local churches by mobilizing resources to help them minister to their communities in times of crisis. So we connected with a small church in Slidell, Louisiana, that was willing to serve as IDES base camp. And after repairing their building and adding some showers, they hosted teams of volunteers from all over the United States who came to help repair homes and with rebuilding in the community.
It was a time that seeing people living out their faith, it radically changed me to really reevaluate sort of my lukewarm faith leading up to that.
While praying about what more IDES could do, we discovered a little town about a half hour away in Pearlington, Mississippi, who was also desperately in need of help. Their town had been pretty much wiped out, and their residents were feeling overlooked because most of the news coverage was focused on the New Orleans area. Due to an outpouring of both finances and volunteers, it actually became an explosive time of growth for the IDES ministry. We spent 3 years working down there and were able to build 36 houses for the residents of Pearlington.
One homeowner that we didn't start his house, but there were other groups that started homes and we were able to finish his. And he was a neat gentleman. I specifically asked him, I said, hey, how has this changed your life? And he ended up making a decision several weeks after we were gone to get baptized.
Yeah, it was important to Rick and to the leaders of IDES that we would follow up on the relationships that had been built during that 3-year process of building those houses and leave a New Testament church there. They didn't have one in Pearlington. So we partnered with a church planting organization in Mississippi to establish a Christian church in that community. And John and Kim Collins moved their family there to continue to disciple the people who had received houses from IDES.
It radically changed my life in that I met Jeff and would eventually meet and marry his daughter. That started just a radically different chapter of my life.
Now, I was just thinking, I hope that as people grieved this anniversary, that they would also remember that it was Jesus who sent people to give them help and hope during one of the most difficult times of their lives.